be what do you guys think of how Insomniac, the people that made Spider-Man PS4, what do you guys think of how they made use of like the characters, comparing it to comics, um, like how they're fleshing out their universe? I say, I guess maybe even comparing or just like from like what you've seen to like MCU or the comics or something like that as well.
Hmm. Okay, so like usually with these kind of games, there's always just one big bad guy, right?
Hmm.
One boss, right? What I loved about this game is they got so many big title bad guys for
Right.
him to go up against, and that's like breaking. I don't know why it's like not unofficial rule for some reason that these companies make. Like you're only allowed to have one cool bad guy, and then everyone else is a mini boss bad guy before him, right? But you were able to fight against so many of them, and like that actually is quite accurate to the comic books because like there's going to be a movie after Spider-Man. What's the next Spider-Man movie that's coming out with Tom Holland? I can't remember what it was, but I think it's going to be called Sinister Six, right? And he's
Hmm.
going to be up against multiple big title bad guys, right? And
Yep.
that's also very accurate to the comic books too.
Mm.
Yep.
And that's what I liked about what they did with this one, being able to fight so many of them.
Totally. Yeah. For me, Insomniac did very well. Like I think I watched the behind the scenes about them, and most of the team, they're all like super Spider-Man fans. So a fan base game, it's like super official. It's like they got everything down right. Um,
Mm.
with comic books, yeah, they really took the background knowledge and the story of it, and just kind of make kind of a little bit newish to this in this Peter Parker's universe to make it very unique and such and stuff. And like the costume design of the big title villains are great. They're not like kind of like I kind of expected this, but they're like very unique on their own way, and they're very cool. And yeah, like as a fan, I'm like, yeah, I'm sold. Like this is probably the best Spider-Man game right now as we speak.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, the Sinister Six was like a famous story arc, one of the famous story arcs that in the comic books. Because I know the Amazing Spider-Man series. I know they're trying to start off the Sinister Six because in the second one you got Rhino, you got Electro, and then the Green Goblin, and then but Tom Holland came in and then they cut down Andrew Garfield, so they couldn't do it. So I know the hype was there, and I think Insomniac did a great job. Like you know what, for a Spider-Man game, let's kind of get that hype and into it, put it in a video game, and that's what they
Yeah.
did. So they did very well. So good job, Insomniac. Keep it up.
They
I'm
made a
hoping you're
wonderful
making a sequel.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, one thing they did portray really well is Peter Parker himself, you know. He's like
Mm.
meant to be friendly, he's meant to be kind, light-hearted, you know, and he was all of those things. He's always jokey, you know. He's always like making sarcastic jokes whenever he talks. Not once in one of his sentences does he not have a sarcastic joke, you know.
Those
Yeah,
Yeah,
wasn't
they're
one-liners.
there
like mm,
wasn't there like a skill for that? The
Oh
one
yeah,
liner,
the taunt thing.
the taunts. Yeah, one of his abilities.
wait, no, there was?
Yeah, there was. I forgot what suit, but there was a.
I think it's from the like the animated one, like
Oh yeah,
the
the
cell
comic
shaded
book
one.
one.
Yeah, the comic book
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. The comic
Ah.
book one. Yeah, his ability is just to taunt.
They did, yeah, they did really good. Like with the directing itself, also the voice lines, the scripting was really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
Insomniac, I mean, with the game.
yeah. And Peter Parker sound very mature. I mean, he wasn't like super kiddish, but you kind of tell he kind of grew up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
And
had
I think
that.
that's good.
Yeah, he had that Spider-Man flair, you know. Still.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy. So, um, we everyone here is hyped for the new Miles Morales game. I should probably pre-order at some point.
Do
David on my this way on my left is hyped already pre-ordered.
it. Oh
Lupin, you're
yeah.
gonna get it too, at some point maybe.
Yes, Miles Morales.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you're
get
gonna
it
have the
with the
PS5,
PS5.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that'll be
I'm
hype.
gonna wait for prices to go down
Fair enough,
to
fair
see if
enough.
it's
You know, fair
expensive.
enough.
Yeah.
Are you pre-ordering the PS5? Or did you get a
No,
pre-order? Oh, okay.
no, I didn't pre-order it yet. I do have the money. I just want to be smart, you know, with my investments when it
Yeah,
comes to
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
The system only gets better when there's more games on it. So
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, because like
Mhm.
what it's gonna come out with just old titles, right? Even like so, obviously with me personally, like the only reason why I want to get the PS5 is because of the exclusives, right? So that
Mhm.
includes
Yeah.
God of War, that includes Spider-Man, and some other stuff I forgot.
Like I saw the Gran Turismo trailer. That was nice graphic.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Gran
man.
Turismo. Yeah.
Racing
If
games
you're
will
a
always be good.
Oh
racing
my
game,
god, it's so amazing. You know
beautiful.
what I'm looking forward to? It might sound a bit creepy. I so badly want to hold the PS5 controller in my palms, in my hands. I want to hold it so bad.
Oh
Dude,
man,
actually, yeah, and there's like already unboxing videos of the controller, and
it's true.
Yeah.
they put so much details in it. Like,
The
for
tiny
example,
little Easter eggs.
I was watching a video of a guy unboxing, and he was explaining how when he was playing the Astro Boy game, um, he was pulling a string,
Yeah.
like a tightrope string, and what the mechanics of the controller was on your trigger, they add the resistance, so it was making you pull the LR or R2 like really hard as if you were actually pulling it. So it kind of makes it feel like you're actually pulling a tight tension rope.
Oh my
So just
god.
imagine on Spider-Man now you're web zipping now.
And just imagine.
Just imagine.
Orgasms.
It's so hype. All right.